If you're anything like me, when you go to buy something, you're probably wondering, should I buy the cheapest one or should I buy one that's more expensive? And how much difference is there between the two? Is the expensive one really worth all the extra cash, or is the cheap one good enough? My name's Jim. Welcome to Cheapest versus Dearest, Vape Edition. This is a water vaporizer. This is an oil vaporizer. And this is a dried herb vaporizer. And today we're going to be comparing the cheapest portable herb vaporizer against the Dearest. We're going to see whether it's really worth all that extra cash. In the right corner we have a bantamweight, the Black Mamba, weighing in at 79 Aussie dollars. And in the left corner we have the Mighty, weighing in at a staggering $440. So the Black Mamba vaporizer uses conduction to heat the ceramic chamber that they say will hold just over half a gram. The battery is 1600 mAh and is non-removable, with a charging time between 2 and 4 hours, and is chargeable with a USB cable. They say it should give you 3 or 4 good sessions out of it, but I've only been getting about 2 bowls at the most. Adjustable temperature from 180 to 220 C, has a glass sleeve inside the mouthpiece, and then the mouthpiece is magnetically attached. This vape is the definition of portable, only being 145mm long and 47mm wide at its widest point. Has a light on the base that indicates the battery status, green being fully charged, purple being half charged, and red saying it's about to shit itself. Holding the button on the side down changes the temperature, with little red lights going up and turning green once it reaches the selected temperature. The Black Mamba comes with 2 glass mouthpieces as well as metal filters, comes with a packing tool, cleaning brush, tweezers, USB charger, and a guide. So, my thoughts upon this after using it for a week. Negatives for me are, the chamber is tiny. It doesn't hold very much at all. It's a pain in the arse to empty and almost as bad to pack. The stupid little filters have a kidney type shape and they're supposed to only go in one way, which is a giant pain in the arse because they don't want to. Every time you drop one in the chamber, it flips itself over the opposite way, and you've got to try and bash it upside down to get it back out again. As you're putting them in, they keep getting stuck to the magnets. The batteries take a ridiculously long time to charge, and they really don't last very long at all. The indicator turns purple after 1 5-minute heat, and I find the top of the vape gets really hot. So hot, in fact, I've actually been concerned about where to put it, or actually even holding it in my hand. This is also something that will not produce clouds of vape, so if you're into that kind of thing, don't even bother. My number one peeve with this would be the airflow. It is really restrictive. It has about the amount of flow as a cigarette. You can't breathe this straight in like a water pipe. You have to actually bum puff it, like you're drawing on a cigarette. Things I do like, I like the portability. The fact it doesn't seem to make any difference if you chuck a bud in without chopping it up or not. That's pretty cool. That's about it, really. Sup, trendsetters? Check out the crappy view numbers on this video. No one is watching my videos because, well, nobody can find the channel. It's lost in the YouTube algorithm, buried deep down in the dungeon of lost souls. So, do me a favour, take a sec to sign in, hit the thumbs up button, and don't forget to sub. After all, you'll never know when you may need a kidney. Just don't ask for a liver. That ship sailed a long time ago. The Mighty by Stores and Brickle. Cheap as chips, made at only 5 times the price of the Mamba. It's 138 by 31 by 78mm of strangely shaped plastic. Fully adjustable temperatures in 1C increments between 40C and 210. Weighs approximately 230 grams. Powered by 2 non-replaceable lithium-ion batteries, but for the life of me, I cannot find what size they are. Now, I've heard people saying it has a proprietary charger, but I don't really agree with that description, as any 12-volt power source and a 5.5mm plug will get it cranky. It's made in Germany and has convection and conduction. It's made of stainless steel, aluminium, and high-resistant, very, very fucking hard plastic. Also has pass-through charging, so it can be charged and used at the same time. Automatic shut-off after 2 minutes and a warranty of 2 years. In the box, you get the vaporizer, a AC power adapter, liquid pad, spare screens, volcano cleaning brush, volcano grinder, filling aid, spare seal ring set, and an instruction manual. You can buy plenty of accessories for this, including things like a glass mouthpiece, a capsule caddy,
a magazine with dosing capsules, the screens, car charger, replacement mouthpieces, a stand.
Wait. You're going to tell us how this thing works or what? Oh, okay. That might be an idea. By turning the top a quarter anti-clockwise, releases the cooling unit, gives you access to the heating chamber, which is approximately 14 millimeters round by 10 millimeters deep. With the Mamba chamber being 16 by 8 by 10 millimeter, sounds equal, but it's not. The Mighty has got a much larger heating chamber in it. Okay. So I have to admit, the Mighty is a bit of a Swiss knife. It has quite a few ways it can be used. First and simplest is just chuck a button in the chamber and close it, press a button, and 2 minutes later away she goes. Second way I find most useful is to fill up these little tiny containers. I bought 40 of them for $20. Like, fill up a handful of them, and then you can just reload in seconds. The Mighty also comes with an oil pad, I call it steel wool, that you can put in these little containers and you can drop your oil into. Personally, I won't be really using it for that. I've got my own dedicated oil vape, so it's not something I needed it for. Okay, we'll drag this out long enough, so here we go. The Mighty, will give it a score. A drum roll, please. 4 out of 5. I would have given it a 5 out of 5, but I think that some of the things they've done, like sell it so it sort of won't stand up by itself and make you pay an extra $20 for a stand for it, that's a bit of bullshit right there. For the price you're paying for this item, you really, make it stand by its fucking self. For God's sake, you tight-ass bastards. Do you really want my $20 retail that much? What is that by the time it gets to you? $7.50 or something? And by the time you do manufacturing and shipping and everything like that, that's probably another $2 or $3 there. So what do you get? $3. $3 cost me $20, and all it does is get me pissed off, and I want to buy somebody else's shit in the future. Okay, some of the things I like. Look, it's generally a good unit. It does a really good job of what it's supposed to be doing. It's got quite a few bells and whistles and all the rest of it. I like the fact you can get a shitload of accessories, except for the stand bullshit, which I just mentioned. And basically, it's pretty good. I'm gonna have to recommend it. I recommend that if you want a really good vape, then you should get the Mighty. Okay, trendsetters, well, unfortunately it comes that time where I've got to love yous and leave yous, I'll miss yous, but if you want to see me again, make sure you hit subscribe and comment below. Be good, stay safe, and as per usual, we'll see you around like a result, trendsetters. My name's Jim, you've been watching a Gymjunnky Production. Play the music! Wah ba blue ba 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 bam.
Techno.
If you're anything like me, when you go to buy something, you're probably wondering, should I buy the cheapest one, or should I buy... Fuck me! If you're anything like me, when you go to buy something, you're probably wondering, should I buy the cheapest one, or should I spend more? Fuck! If you're anything like me, when you go to buy something, you're probably wondering, should I just buy the cheapest one, or should I buy one that's more expensive? And how much difference is there between the two? Is the expensive ones really that much better than the... I can't believe I fucked that up.